Okay, just an update. We're going to look at the trigger tonight. This is actually the second time I'm going to be looking at this trigger, and this time I'm going to install some Loctite. That right there, folks, is probably going to be the fix. But this trigger has done this to me once before. I have a video on that. I just want to do an update on that video because it's important to put something to keep the screws from backing out. And I did not do that on the last one, and I didn't recommend that. I do recommend it now. So, just an update. Okay, I'm going to let y'all see how this rolls. Since I've done this once before, I'm kind of sure I'm going to find what I found last time. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I pull the trigger. Whoops. Okay. So I pull the trigger. It cocks itself. I release the trigger, and it fires again. Okay. So now that you know that's what's happening, inside here, you can just see it. Okay, right there, there's some little tiny set screws. Let's see here. Yeah, you can just barely see them. So I'm sorry this is not going to be real good, you know. But I'll take my little 1/16 Allen screw and I'll stick it down in there. Yeah, oh yeah, that's it. Them suckers are loose, and that's what's causing it right there. So, yeah, oh man, that one was backed out a lot. Okay, so it's time for some Loctite. I'll put this on pause and get the Loctite out. Actually, I've decided I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger because I'm a little bit surprised, but I think this might actually be my Rise Armament trigger. And I thought it was one of my off-brands that I got from Delta Tactical. So I'm a little bit surprised, like I said, but I mean, it's all the same. You know, they have those in there to account for different size or different specs. Okay, so that sucker was in there. That one came out easy. Okay. Oh man, am I gonna have to take that out too? Okay, well, so much for that. But you know what a trigger removal looks like. I have to pull the safety switch. And I'm not gonna show you all that. Okay, I guess I am going to show you, because some people just don't know how to do it, but I know everybody that's going to be watching this probably does. Okay. Well, come out of there. It's a long screw I stuck in that thing. There we go. Okay. You don't want to lose your little spring. And then there's the detent in there. You don't want to lose that. And then the safety selector will come out. Like that right there. Okay, and then the trigger comes out. Nope, it's not my Rise armament. It is a Delta trigger. So there you go, you can see that. That's a Delta Team Tactical trigger. It's one of their budget triggers. It's probably a 3.5 pound. If I can get the part number, I'll put it, whoops, let's see if I can focus. I'll put it in the description, but the set screws are right here. Those two. They're supposed to bottom out, and you tighten them up right here. Right there. So I'm getting my Loctite, and I'll put that on there and I'll come back. Okay, so I got my blue Loctite, blue 242, and I've got a little rubbing alcohol because I'm going to clean the parts up. So let me shake this up a little bit more. Okay, what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull the screws out and then clean them up, clean the hole and all that. Rubbing alcohol there. Drop the parts in. I'm going to wet the tip of my Q-tip with some alcohol and stick it in those holes right there. Just clean it up. Yeah, see that? There you go. That's a good example of it. See, it's swelling up. See, it's swelling up and getting kind of dirty. You can do that with a paper one. I don't know, you can do it with a plastic one. We'll swish those around a little bit. Clean them up nice and good. Okay, dump that out. Okay. There you go. Okay. That looks about as good as I can get it for now, I guess. I don't know, I think I want to rub the towel on it some. Okay. Let's try that. Dry them off a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, that did pretty good. Look at that. I see that stuff. Cleaned them up pretty good. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit close up so you can see better what I'm doing. Shake up my Loctite. There you go. That's one. All right then, that should do it right there. Now it's just a matter of assembling the gun back together, which you can pretty much turn the video off if you know how to assemble a gun. But that's it. I'm putting Loctite on it. I'm gonna put it back together and let it dry. And then I'll take it out to the range again. Put the little pin. Again. Okay. pins back in. Okay, let me tighten those down. That's weird. I think that's supposed to go down a little tighter. These may be screw specific, so I'm going to swap those screws out. That's really weird. No, it's just loose. Okay, well, answer that. I'm gonna swap those, but I'm gonna put on pause so you don't have to wait through all that. Okay, so I swapped them out. Really didn't make a difference. This one's just a little bit loose. That one up on the top is tight. That one's loose, that one's tight. No big deal. That's the way they're supposed to be. But anyways, okay. So it's back together. Now for the tightening process. So my understanding is that once you get it in, you're supposed to tighten this down until it stops. And I'm going to put some pretty good torque on it. There you go. It's working now. Perfect. There we go. That's it. Now, if this doesn't fix it, I'm calling Delta up and have them send me a new trigger, which they've actually been very helpful, and I have no doubt in my mind that they would send me a trigger right now if I needed it. But I'm going to do this Loctite trick, and maybe I was supposed to do that in the beginning, but they didn't tell me. So maybe it was common sense. I don't know. So that's it. It's done. I'll put the gun back together. Perfect. Working like a champ. I do love that trigger, man. I'm not for sure, but I think it's like a 3-pound trigger, and it is really nice. So if this works, I'll be happy. Okay, that's all.